Hey friends! So if you didn't watch the full clip of the Dave Ramsey show, go on back, tap it, and you should be able to watch the whole thing.
Lapses in America, you need bullets. You don't need gold. Because all hell's going to break loose.
I was going to say bottled water.
Bottled water and bullets. Gold sucks as an investment. If the central bank collapses,
Yes.
every business that you can name right now that you're familiar with will have gone away simultaneously. I mean, it's similar to a nuclear winter.
Right.
Okay,
right.
You're going to have a whole new government. You're going to have a whole reset of the property rights and economy. This is not like gold is going to help you in that. No, it's not. So the central bank is not going to collapse. Oh, my God. Just because one bunch of doober venture capitalists and startup tech guys ran their little San Francisco bank into the bay does not mean the central bank is in trouble.
I agree with one of his points, and I disagree with the other point. The point that I do agree with is that if the central bank collapses, the hell is gold going to do for you? A bar of gold? What are you going to do with a bar of gold? You can't eat gold. Okay? However, I don't think that you should have none. I think that you should have a little bit of everything. There's a lot of different currencies right now. Have a little bit of cash on hand, have a little bit of gold on hand, have a little bit of whatever cryptocurrency you like, and have some eggs and chickens. Where I disagree with him vehemently is that the central bank currency system is not going to collapse. And he said it so flippantly. He was like, oh my gosh, of course that's not going to happen. What a silly, ridiculous thing to say and think. Even if it doesn't fully collapse and only partially collapses, the little guy, me, probably you, we're screwed. So maybe the rich guys, like Dave Ramsey, for example, who's a millionaire, I'm just saying, yeah, he'll be fine. Most millionaires and billionaires will be fine. But the little guys, the small guys, the middle class and lower class people, we're screwed. The reason I disagree with him is because all these other countries are joining the BRICS nation currency system, and they're literally saying that they're no longer accepting the US dollar. Also, we're just printing money, just willy-nilly, just here you go, everybody. Our dollar is completely valueless. It doesn't mean anything. It's worthless. It's worth nothing. So what do we do about this? Okay, well, if you have a lot of money in investment, you could buy land. Land never devalues. And if you can't buy land or you don't want to, at the very least, plant a garden, would you? Get into your community. Okay, you can probably find some sort of community gardening folks that get together once in a while. And what people are actually doing, I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called, but basically there's you can get 20 people, 20 families, and each one of you plant 2 or 3 or even one type of vegetable, okay? And then you focus on that. You grow your vegetables really well, your 2 or 3 vegetables really, really well. And then you guys all trade. Everybody trades. You grow enough for the whole community, and then you're all trading together. And I don't listen to Dave Ramsey all the time, so maybe he already mentioned this, and maybe he does mention it quite a bit. But if the central bank collapses, if we can't get money, gold is worthless, silver is worthless, crypto is worthless, whatever, right? Like the little guys, we can't manage on our own. We would have to rely fully on the government. That sounds like hell to me. But maybe you're cool with that. Anyway, you know what we're going to have to do? Barter and trade. And what's the best thing to barter and trade that everybody needs? Food. Start growing your own gardens. And that's what these people are not telling you guys. That's what these people, these big name people that a lot of people from all walks of life listen to, and none of them are talking about it. I think Tucker Carlson might have mentioned briefly something about growing food, but they're not mentioning it enough. So friend, if you do nothing else, grow a garden. And you don't have to grow a lot, okay? Grow 3 or 4 things. The things that you and your family eat the most, okay? And get really good at growing those 3 or 4 things. Even if you're in an apartment, you have a window, you have a terrace, you have a sidewalk, you have something where you can, in a pot, go to the Dollar Tree, get a couple flower pots and some seeds. You can grow decent vegetables very simply. It's not difficult, okay? And not expensively either. And start growing some vegetables. Get really good at growing those 3 or 4 vegetables. And what you're going to find is somebody will be willing to trade with you if you have really good vegetables. Say you grow tomatoes, but you want raspberries, you'll be able to trade with somebody who grows really good raspberries. Barter and trade. Grow some food.